Hey everyone, so it's been a little over a week since the EastEnders live episode to celebrate their 25th anniversary, and somebody posted a video on YouTube, which if you've found this through video response you'll know about, with like clips of all the mistakes actors have made or like little faults and things. So I thought I'd just share my views on some of them. Now please note I am not putting the actors down and I'm not faulting the show in any way. I'm just sort of giving my views. I'm not saying that they're bad things or anything. They just happened, you know, live episodes can't be perfect. So the first one was Scott Maslen messing up his lines, which I didn't actually pick up on the first time I watched the episode. He sort of mumbles a lot and he like repeats himself a couple of times, but because the character was in such a tizzy at the time and because he was already like, he was so like frustrated and Jack was so like stressed out as it is, it sort of seemed like it was meant to be for the character, because obviously when you're in that sort of mood you're not going to be thinking straight, you're not going to be talking sense, so it sort of fitted in anyway, and I just thought it wasn't meant to be like that. So if that was a fault, Scott Maslen, it looked fine to me. Second one, which again I didn't notice until Sam Womack mentioned it in the aftermath on BBC Three afterwards, but Ronnie actually walked out of the Minute Mart without paying for something. I can't remember what she bought, but she bought something. Well, no, she didn't. She was planning on buying something and she walked out with it without paying for it, which again, yeah, I didn't really notice, but it's quite amusing actually, and I hope Patrick chases her up for that. That'd be quite an interesting way to go. Another one is Barbara Windsor repeats herself. Now, I didn't notice this again. I must be more observant when I'm watching this episode. I'm going to watch it again if I can find it and try and spot these things more clearly. But Barbara was saying, well, Peggy was saying something about how she should have went and picked up the divorce papers and just left. And then Roxy asks her what she did, and she says she did just pick up the divorce papers and just leave. So she sort of said she should have done it, and then she said she did do it. Kind of doesn't make sense unless it's just being interpreted wrong. But obviously, again, it's not really a problem or anything. To be honest, it's not really a main part of the show. And I didn't notice it, so it can't be that obvious. I hope I'm not just really unobservant. I hope it is sort of only noticeable if it's pinpointed. Now, obviously, Bradley died, which was horrible, tumbling from the roof of the Vic, which I didn't expect. I knew it was happening. Well, I knew something was happening, but I didn't think it was that episode. But apparently his finger twitched, like his finger just sort of moved slightly. I can't really do it, but it just sort of moved. And the person who put up the YouTube video, whose name I cannot remember, I'm so sorry if it's you, showed that in slow motion, and again I didn't notice that, which is a bit ghastly, you know. You just imagine sort of a dead person's finger just creep along. It's horrible. Oh, bless Charlie. I can't believe Charlie Clements has left. It's horrible. And the final one I'm going to mention, there are a few others that have been highlighted, but the final one I'm going to talk about is the camera. The camera kept doing this sort of thing like that, like wobbling before it got out of focus. I'm sorry if that made you feel seasick. And it was quite annoying sometimes, so it did that when there was a really crucial moment. I cannot remember when it was. I think it was during the police chase when they were chasing Bradley, and the camera just sort of moved and it went out of focus for a minute, and obviously it can't be helped, you know, everyone's all in a rush and you can't go back and double take and make it perfect. But it was a little annoying because it happened about 6 times throughout the episode, I think. But that was obviously the only fault I actually did pick up on. But apart from that, I think that was it. Obviously, if you've got any more that haven't been mentioned in the original YouTube post, whose name I will find out and put in the sidebar and link to that video for you. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. And if you have any other ones that haven't been mentioned, please let me know, because I'd love to go and watch them if I can and see things. It's not that I'm not like putting the actors down or anything. It's good to know that not everybody is perfect, you know, or nobody is perfect. You know what I mean. So please feel free to post responses and things with your opinions and let me know what you think. And please subscribe as well. So thanks for watching. Bye.